All right, so huge congratulations to Team World, who, in my opinion, totally unexpectedly beaten the European team, which was a huge favorite when you consider the players who were sitting on the Europeans bench and their ATP rankings. They were far superior to the Team World. But let's talk about the event and let's talk about some the good stuff, let's say, the good things, and also the bad things like Alexander Zverev, poor performance. So what I enjoy the most when watching Laver Cup is the camaraderie, the energy, the spirit, the sensations, that everything is so well put together when the players, the best players in the world, are sitting on a bench, on one bench, and they can move there freely and talk to each other, and they can coach each other, they can give advice. We have there the microphones, cameras, there are the captains, the legends of the sport. Absolutely fantastic event that you won't miss in your lifetime. So that's my advice. I already made a video about it. If you have a chance to watch Laver Cup live, to go to that event next year, it will be in London. So if you are from London, and you are a tennis fan, it is a must to go there. So don't bother about Wimbledon, right? Go to Laver Cup, right? That's the event that is so unique and so interesting. So I'm not saying that Wimbledon is not. Of course, it's a must for you as well. But Laver Cup, once in a lifetime, go and watch it. So Alcaraz. Let's talk about Alcaraz. Unexpected loss to Taylor Fritz. But on the other hand, Taylor Fritz played absolutely fantastic and he deserved to win 100%. He was the one who was more present on the court, and Carlos Alcaraz was not really there. He was somewhere else. He wasn't hitting the shots he supposed to hit. He knows how to hit them, but he didn't practice too much on the court, so he felt, I believe, a little bit lost on that court. But other matches where Alcaraz was playing were great. Also the doubles with Czech, my fellow Czech tennis, let's say mate, or not mate, but tennis tennis guy from the Czech Republic. They played an unbelievable doubles, and then Carlos played also unbelievably the other singles against Charundulo. So he was then, when he got used to the slower court, he was very, very good. What I did not like during the Laver Cup was definitely the performance of Alexander Zverev and his attitude and his low energy, not only on the court but also on the bench, on the press interviews. There is something bothering very much Alexander Zverev, and he is kind of missing so much now in tennis that it is, I just don't know what is really going on with him. But when he was sitting on the bench during his matches and the other members of the team were talking to him and giving him the most obvious and easiest advice that you could observe just when you are an amateur tennis player, and you could see that in the television, that he should be more aggressive, he should go for the shots, he should step into the court, he should do this and that, very simple strategy. But Alexander Zverev wasn't listening, he wasn't doing that. He was passive, slow. His physical ability to move on the court is weird compared to other players. So he is not fit, in my opinion. And he is not self-confident to commit to the more aggressive game, because his game is just hitting balls back and forth and waiting for some easy opportunity to happen, but he is not creating those opportunities. And he is a player that I kind of don't like nowadays, because also his attitude after his lost matches, in a press conference. He just don't want to talk about it. He just, quickly finished with everything. He's not listening. He's just looks also kind of arrogant to me. I don't know what is going on with him, but his career might be in the closet right now, because he is not the player he used to be, and I don't see a bright future for him if he doesn't make a drastic changes, not only on the court but probably also off the court. So this is the biggest disappointment, Alexander Zverev. Come on, man, you can do a lot better than this. And also, he wasn't cheering for his teammates that much. He was just sitting there after the lost matches, and it was painful for me to watch him. So next, Yannick Noah as a captain, beautiful attitude, great energy, very calm person who can really wait for the right moment to talk. With Tim Henman, both were great together. Maybe Tim was a little bit more kind of shy. He didn't want to really go into the details, so he was there just to bring some ideas, but not too much. And on the other hand, there was the more energetic kind of Andre Agassi. He was really pumped up the first day. He was like crazy, but you could see that in the second and third day, he was probably exhausted, tired, and he was more calm, less talkative on the bench. The other players around in the team world were talking to each other a lot more. They were more active, and Patrick Rafter, I believe, was great team member. He is also a little bit like Yannick Noah, little bit more sensitive, very calm, very gentle, very easy. That type of person, when he is around you, you don't feel threatened by him, by his presence. Great, just great. So you could see the energies are different always. Team world is more energetic, more passionate, more open, more talkative. They're talking to each other a lot more. And the Team Europe is a little bit more like shy, a little bit more cautious always. Maybe they're trying to be more focused, not to distract themselves. But I also want to talk about Jakob Menik, who performed really well. He could have beaten de Minaur, because it was a very close match. He was the one who was really pushing the triggers, trying to beat him, trying to be the more aggressive player. There were some unfortunate shots, unfortunate mistakes, and unfortunate also shots from de Minaur, lucky shots. So everything combined together, it was a very close match. Everyone saw that. There was also this nervous feeling on the Team World bench, although de Minaur was in the lead almost like entire match. But they knew, and Andre knew, that it is so close, it can really turn in a split of a second, and it can be over. So Menik performed really well. I think he was a little bit behind his best. And also what I want to add is that Jakub should also open very much to the other ideas that are coming from the team members. Because when they were talking to him, when he was sitting on the bench, he didn't look at them at all. He didn't look at in the eyes of his captain, Yannick Noah. And you could see like they were also a little bit surprised by that. They didn't know how to approach Jakub. So Jakub, if you're listening to this, just open your mind, be more self-confident, look those people around you in the eye and listen. Don't be the one who is thinking like, I know everything what I should do. I know that. Because then you might end up like Alexander Zverev. So huge potential there in Jakub, but he should be more, relaxed and more open, not too much focused. But that comes from his personality, so you can't really, change that if it is in your bloodstream, in your DNA. But maybe just here and there, listen and take some advice, and just make sure that they also see that you are with them on the court and on the bench. So, to sum it up, an excellent event. Taylor Fritz was excellent. Casper Ruud, great event for him. Yeah, I totally enjoyed it. I watched it maybe a lot more compared to the previous years. And I was also tired because it was late in the Czech Republic. So very exhausting Laver Cup, but great to watch, great things to learn from the talks, from the press conferences, from the bench, you know, the audio that was going on through the matches. So if you are a fan of tennis, you can learn so much about the sport by watching the Laver Cup that you will not learn watching the regular matches during the season on the tour, because there is not so much that you can hear and learn from despite watching tennis itself. But I mean the things that are going behind, the mental stuff, the strategy that is, in my opinion, on this level, that's the most important thing, because everyone can hit a ball. The thing is how you approach it with your mind. So guys, that's it. Congrats to the Team World. Fantastic effort, fantastic tennis and team spirit. And I hope we will see something similar next year in London. So guys, if you are new, subscribe to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and enjoy tennis, play tennis, watch tennis every time, every day. And don't forget to enjoy the manooovrlbity. Bye guys.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious! That ball was on the line!